the Boom Bap Hour, and I'm your host, Miss Ruby V, and we are here with family, okay? Part of the Boom Bap Hour family, our sister, Bars for Your Mind, So Bar Sassy. Let me just, we can just go on, okay? Yes. So if you don't know, now you know. Please get everything in you to give it up for Uni Verse. Yes.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm just trying to take it all in. Today is finally the day, so yeah.
Most definitely. And celebration is in order because today your new album drops. You feel me? Not
only is it's a new album, it's really my debut album because all of the stuff that I've done in the past, none of that stuff was ever mixed and mastered and put out. So this is my debut album.
Oh my gosh, that is so dope. So the album is called 9. Okay. And if you know your math, you know that it has a significant meaning behind that. So tell our audience exactly why it was so important for you to debut your debut album on this day.
On this day. So with today being the 9th day, and the album being called 9, I just kind of, 9 is my number. I was born on 9, literally born on the 9th day. I was born at 4:59, which is still 9. Okay. And then when you add up the month, the day, and the year I was born, that's 9 as well. So so I've always been intrigued by numbers and just math in general. And then when I got into supreme mathematics and all that, I was like, oh God, this just makes so much sense, So 9 has always been my number. And this being my debut album, this is my baby, so it is literally like I'm being born. Yes. So that's why it was extremely important for me to drop it on the 9th day and to name it 9. So.
Wow, that is so dope. I mean, just how everything came together and just how, not only how everything came together, but how you planned it to come together. It's just a beautiful thing. And another beautiful thing is just, you're just a dope MC. You know what I'm saying? You represent for the females, you represent for just, ain't about being a female. It's about just being, listen, you coming in, chopping heads off. Right up. I'm serious. It's just really, really dope. And just looking at your bio and really just reading more about you and your background. So, you're from here, from Augusta, Georgia, at home of James Brown, and you were exposed to music early, at an early age. So tell us about that, how that inspired you to get where you are today.
Yeah. So, on my dad's side, everybody does something in music. But my dad specifically was, he was a DJ on E93 in Savannah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I remember being a little girl and he lived with us, but we'll go visit in the summer and whatnot. And he was living in Savannah at the time. And he would go to, he would be DJing on boat houses and stuff like that. And I'm carrying crates and crates and crates of vinyl records, and he was just always playing music. So that played probably the biggest part for me, because I had someone else, because I used to always, music was my escape. Music and dance was my escape. So I used to always like walk around with like my cassette tape headphones on, but to have someone else who like was just as enthused, about music as I was, that was a really dope feeling. And like at family reunions, they would have like lip syncing contests and all kind of stuff like dealing with music. So yeah, not everybody, it's a whole lot of musicians on my dad's side of the family.
Wow. Okay, and another thing that I was like, okay, we didn't know that you also sing too. I said, okay, another check off the list for talent. Yes. So you said you've sung background for like some greats. Like, tell us about that.
Yeah. So some of them I can't speak on.
Okay.
Because the projects are not out yet.
Okay.
But I've done some background vocals for a reggae artist by the name of Firekin. He also goes by Now Banks. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with him or not. So I think he has a song coming on. It should be safe for me to say that. I apologize. But oh well.
Just blame it on me. Say she asked me about it. I just had to share.
Yeah. So background vocals for like different reggae artists, actually, when it comes to doing background vocals, but also singing middle school, like at Murphy Middle, a singing contest there. And just back when my vocal, when I was probably like first soprano.
Okay.
When I could get, that was back in the days I could get all the way up there. And then I started rhyming. Yeah, used to. But now, I started rhyming and, not really working the chords like I used to, So I'm trying to get back, trying to get back into it a little bit so that I can do my own vocals when I want to, because different melodies and stuff be coming in my mind. And actually there's a song I recorded. There's a song I recorded when I was in Jamaica with my cousin, and I haven't done anything with it yet. I thought it was going to make the project, but it didn't, because I'm like real skeptical about my vocals, So I was like, we'll just put this one on pause for a minute and just kind of, dabble in it when I feel like it. So right now I'm most comfortable just doing the background vocals for them, and they're happy with it. I'm happy with it. So that's fine. We're just gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna stick around for now. So yeah.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Definitely. Yes. And so this is like a comeback for you. You took a long hiatus. So what was the thing to make you say, like, today I'm going to come back and do what I know that I love to do? Like, what made the decision for you to just say, look, I'm coming back?
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm about to tell you the real deal.
Okay, tell me the real deal. That's what
this is Boom Bap Hour. All right.
Boom Bap Hour. Keep it real.
Yep. So I could give you a whole backstory on some other stuff, like why I took my hiatus and other stuff that was going on. But so it was about 7 years ago when I knew that I did want to start writing again, because I had stopped writing. So 7 years ago, I started writing again. And I still wasn't recording. But it was a couple years ago. Someone had sent me, I'm not even Facebook friends with this person. And actually, this person is the person who introduced me to Wiz back in 2004, 2003, I believe. And this was a friend of mine. And evidently, he had posted himself driving, listening to one of my old songs from way 20 years ago. Wow. And stuff that was not released, but we had CDs and stuff floating around, but he had posted, he was driving and he had posted something saying digging in the crates, and he was playing my song, And it was a song that I had completely forgot about. Like I completely forgot that I had even recorded this song. And I'm sitting there listening to it. I'm like, wow. Okay. So then I found my sister, the last show that I had at the Soul Bar was 2006. I said in my first interview, my last interview, I said 2007, but that was a mistake. It was 2006 when I headlined my first and last show at the Soul Bar. It was in 2006. And my sister was recording it. And I had found her camcorder. And I had found the tapes. And I was kind of just, looking through it, like reminiscing, really. And I started, I posted some of the footage to my Facebook page. And Birdseye was like, you getting that itch again, ain't you? He was like, come on in, the water's fine. And I was like, you know what? Ain't nothing going on. I think I'm ready. Like the dust has settled, the children are older, why not? Because if I don't do it now, I felt like back then I wasn't really ready. I wasn't really ready for it, but like, I feel like now I am mature enough to handle a lot that comes with it. And assertive and confident enough to kind of be firm in what I say, how I say it, and stand firm on my square. So I feel like I just felt like I was ready, but what really kind of planted that initial seed was me seeing that clip of somebody listening to, my song from back then. And then Birdseye was like, come on in, the water's fine. I was like, okay, I had started writing again, but I hadn't started recording. And then I was like, okay, I'm ready. I do believe I am ready now. Yeah.
And now you have more to say, because you're saying that now you are giving that grown woman perspective. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely. Sometimes, like we'll start something, but we're like, we haven't gone through the life experiences yet in order to really have the things that, people really need to hear. Like, for instance, I love your shirt, it says, I deserve. Now that reminds me of your.
Oh, I deserve it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. So, got the name. Mm-hmm. Okay. So basically how I wear my crown.
Yeah.
And as a woman, there's a lot of women who need to hear that. They may be going through some things. I mean, think about how it is as a Black woman. You go into work, corporate America. They always make you feel like, and I know I've been through this myself, basically you have to work harder than everyone else to try to do the same thing. Just dealing sometimes with other people and even like relationships, no matter what it is, sometimes it may be something that is trying to take the crown off, and you have to take it and go like this. Mm-hmm. So that you can be good. You feel what I'm saying? So what was the inspiration behind that song? And my baby was in the video.
Your baby was in the video. Your baby is in the video. That's right.
Yes, and it was just so dope. The whole video. I loved the video. Yes, it was awesome. So what was the inspiration? What was the inspiration behind writing that song?
So got the name. I wanted to have like, because people don't, they say, oh, you've been here for a while. People don't really know me, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like I needed to have like an introduction, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Uni, you know what I'm saying? But as far as just like going through a lot in life, and like the hook to me is extremely important. That's how I wear my crown, proud. My quiet is so loud because usually that's how, unless you know me, like unless you know me, and I kind of loosen up. But there are a lot of times where I speak through silence.
Mm.
And my silence can be so loud. It can be so loud. And that's with most of us women, you know, like we can get quiet on you real quick. You know what I'm saying? And you will get the gist of just what it is that we are trying to convey. And so that's how my crown proud. You know, my quiet is so loud. Don't ask me how. Just know you had your chance, or just know you had a chance. Now you're going to get what I allow. And that goes for
Whew, that was powerful.
everything. It goes for a lot. Like when you speak of corporate America, I worked in corporate America for almost a decade until they finally released me. Oh, that was the best decision. That was the best decision that they could have made, you know, because I was like, I ain't quitting. Y'all gonna walk me up out of here, you know. I ain't quitting nothing, you know. But yeah, just really dealing with that. Just the thought of it. Oh my God, I get triggered just thinking about that place. But dealing with a lot of people where, you know, they don't want, like when I worked in corporate America, I used to wear turbans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't wear them. I mainly wore them like a red turban on Friday or whatever I felt like it, you know, I would wear a turban. And I did this for a while where I was kind of like wearing it and not wearing it, wearing it and not wearing it. And then it wasn't until I had been in the building for like maybe 5 years and they moved me downstairs by the owner of the building. And then all of a sudden I'm in a meeting with my manager and she's asking me, so someone brought it to my attention saying that you're wearing hats. I'm like, it's not a hat, it's a turban. Right. Okay, well, you're not supposed to wear them, you know, is it a religious reason, whatever. So she had basically had to document it that, you know, I was wearing a turban for religious reasons. And so then I started wearing it every day, you know, but it's just like, you know, they just try to make you feel like, no, like this is me. This is me. This is how I wear my crown and I wear it with pride, you know, and that's just like being who I am, just kind of like being strong and not really, it's, I'm trying not to be too long-winded, but
you be flowing. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's a lot, like even here in Augusta, because I was born and raised in Augusta, right? Mm-hmm. And Augusta has changed a lot, you know, but back in the days, you know, the locks and the wearing body oils instead of perfume, you know, just all the stuff that they deemed as different. It wasn't really accepted here back then, even though we're so close to a city where they don't even look twice at you for looking that way, you know, for like allowing your hair to grow the way that it does out of your scalp. You know what I'm saying? Because like a fro and stuff. So even with that, back in those days, I felt like an outsider. Like, and that's why I had my small little circle, you know, Wiz and them, you know, and they embraced my craziness. Cause, you know, really it was like, I felt like an outsider, but getting to the point where you do go through a lot, and like being in this time now where I say that, you know, I've gone through a lot, I've grown, and I can stand firm on my square and say, no, this is me, you know, and I've always done that. Let me just be very clear about that. I've always kind of stood firm on my square and just been the weirdo, you know, like the weird girl, you know. But that's how I wear my crown, and I wear it with pride. I wear it with pride, you know, and like the part about don't ask me how, just know you had a chance. Now you're going to get what I allow. That was more so going through a lot and people wondering how you're still able to be standing,
That's right.
how you're able to keep a smile on your face, how you're able to make ends meet, how you're able to feed your children. You just got fired from your job. I got laid off and they gave me a severance, but still, you know what I'm saying? But
the piece that you just acquired too. You know what I'm saying? With that. Girl, I've been there. I'm trying to tell you, I'm there with you.
Yeah. So it's just, don't ask me how I get it done, and for those that may have been in my life and knew that I was going through something very difficult, and I don't want to say like took advantage of it, but it kind of felt that way, whether that was the intent or not. So then, it's just like, I'm making it. I was surviving, and now mentally I started thriving. Don't ask me how, okay? Just know you had your chance, and now you're going to get what I allow. You're not going to come and go as you please. You're not going to take what you want from me. You are going to get exactly what I allow you to have. You understand? Right. So, yeah. Yeah.
That's right. Hey, if it's not being appreciated, then you got to let them know what it's like to not have that. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, loaded question. Why did you choose?
Oh, gosh.
I know that's
why did I choose?
Why did you choose hip hop? I know that's a loaded question.
Oh. Why did I choose hip hop? I didn't even choose hip hop. I did not choose hip hop. Hip hop chose me. I didn't. I did not. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, why did hip hop choose you? Or do
hip hop chose me because.
Yeah. Why do you think hip hop chose you?
I think hip hop chose me because I know how. We're almost like one and the same. I feel like hip hop saw me and was like, you know what? Yeah, you like us. You belong with us. Like hip hop embraced me. I didn't embrace hip hop. Hip hop embraced me because I feel like hip hop saw something in me that I was trying to get out. And hip hop was the one who was able to pull it out of me. That's why, as much as I love other genre of music, hip hop is my baby. Like hip hop is my man. Hip hop is the one I'm faithful to. I'm gonna be loyal to you, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm gonna be loyal to you, baby, because hip hop was the one who really was able to say, you know what? I know that it's something in you and you're trying to get it out. And we are here for you to unload. So come on with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hip hop embraced my craziness. Listen.
It ain't crazy. It's just intelligence on a higher level. That's what it is.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's not crazy, but everybody a little crazy. It's just, whatever it is that you feel like, however you feel like you can move in your parameter or in your cipher, or, however it is that you operate in your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's your truth. It's your truth. You're speaking your truth. And I love that. Yes, that is so dope. So before we wrap everything up, I'm just saying, we just love you. We love you. You are just, we know for a fact, you get on the stage, we like, I know they ain't gonna try to get up here because you gonna just tear it down.
Oh,
They're down. I'm serious. Yes. I mean, just, I just love someone who loves what they do, is about their craft, and you're just so serious, you know what I'm saying? So serious about yours. And it's just a beautiful thing to see in hip hop, because there's a lot of people who, I don't know. And I kind of feel, I don't know if I should feel bad saying this or not, but it's like they don't take it seriously a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not serious about what they're doing. And it's like, if someone wanted to come to you and say, hey, like drop a few bars or something like that, like some people, they get offended about that. Like, oh no, I don't do that. Like, come on now. That's one of the original principles. Come on. How you gonna get offended by somebody asking you to do something like that? You feel me?
Yeah.
Come on, like, come show your skills. That's what it's all about. Like on a dime. Show
Right.
what you got. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, definitely know that, what I'm saying, you got all of that, and just let everybody know where we can find everything Universe. I'm talking, well, first, before you do that, you got any shout outs you want to give to anyone?
Oh, if I start, I feel like I'm going to forget somebody.
It's like, it's an award show.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to do a blanket statement. Okay. And just, I really do want to thank everyone who have poured into me over these years, over these few months. It means more to me than I can ever convey to you. Like truly, 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 they have been an inspiration to me on so many different levels. Working on the project, I only have 3 producers on the project, and that's Mark Bird, Wiz, and Kilohertz. I have 2 features. That's Mark Bird and Freedom Black. My cousin is on the interlude. Just, I don't know. I feel like people have really just kind of, I don't know, man. They, I don't want to say they came through for me, but I don't want to just say they came through for me, because it feels like more than that. Not like it's a transaction, like, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna come through. But I could feel the love behind it, and I can feel that they believe in me just as much as I believe in myself. And that to me means a whole lot to me, And I'm always one to say, like, I even said it in one of my songs, but I was talking about something else, but I'm never like alone, and I'm always thinking about making sure that I got my hand like this so I can bring somebody with me, Yeah. So I feel like when you get put on, it's a whole bunch of people beside me that they're going to have to accept too, because not just like, it's people who are just as talented and deserve the opportunity and just as passionate, for hip hop as I am. So anyone who has ever poured into me, I want to say thank you. I'll get personal and specific at another time, but everyone, you, the Boom Bap Hour, like everyone, you guys have really, man, I keep saying man to shake my legs. I feel myself getting emotional, and I'm trying not to. But yeah, I mean, it means a lot to me. It took a long, it's been 16 years.
16
years. Yeah.
You know what I really admire about you is that, you really are showing that, you're a woman who can have it all. I mean, it's like, you're a mom, a lot of people, they kind of stop doing something and they give it up. They said, oh, I'm too old, like life has happened and all of this and all of that. And, I'm giving up my dreams because, I got other things to take care of. But, you're really showing, and I think it's very definitely inspirational to a lot of women that you can have it all and you can still chase your dreams and you don't ever need to give up on yourself ever.
And there's one thing I do want to say. I don't want to be a woman that you look at and say, oh, she's an example of someone who can have it all, because I don't really feel like anyone can ever really have it all. But I would like to be the example for women who know that you can have exactly what the fuck you want to have. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hell
like
yeah.
whatever it is that you want for yourself, you can have it. Don't give up on yourself. Yes, you may have to go out and work a 9 to 5. Yes, you may have children that you got to raise and, you're trying to pour into their dreams and keep them inspired and motivated. That's fine. Do that. But don't forget about yourself, because what you want for yourself, it can also be an inspiration for your children, for them to see that, my mom is out here doing, like, she may not have it all, because I don't, but she is out here passionately going after what it is that she wants to do, not what society is telling her that she needs to do. Go get this 9 to 5 and retire from this job. Like, that's cool. That's cool if that's what you want to do, but that ain't what I want, Right. And I feel like I can have whatever it is that I want. I can have it. And I'm confident enough now. And 16 years ago, I didn't have this mentality, but that's why the time is so perfect now that it's like, nah. And that's why the lyric is so important. You had your chance. Even society, telling society, you had your chance. Now you're going to get what I allow, because I'm going to get what I want. And that's it.
But guess what, Uni? To me, that is the definition of having it all, because what success is whatever it is that you decide that it is. So if you say that, listen, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. That's having it all. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, in your world or my world, whatever it is that we want to be doing, whatever it is that's passionate and makes you happy, you can't really ask for anything more than that. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
Yeah, definitely. So where can we find everything, your music, social media? Let everyone know where we can find that.
Okay. So my website is uniwrote.com. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, and it's Uniwrote on both. I don't know. I know Instagram is Uniwrote.
You wrote it on Instagram. I know that for sure. No,
Facebook,
it's Universe. Universe on Facebook.
Facebook is Universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Facebook is Universe. Yeah. And then I have a Twitter account, but I don't think I've posted since last year on Twitter.
Yeah.
So
myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there, y'all. Like, give me a minute. I'm coming. But yeah, so Instagram is Uniwrote, Facebook is Universe, and my website, uniwrote.com. That's where you can find me.
Yes, well, everybody, the album 9 debuts today. You heard it here first on the Boom Bap Hour. Thank you so much for even allowing us to do this interview on your debut drop today.
Oh, thank you.
And inspired. Thank you so much for allowing us to do that. And it's girl, Universe. Keep it locked. It's the Boom Bap Hour. Don't go anywhere.
All right. Thank you.